Lovely. Lovely. Hello and welcome. My name's Evan. I'm the founder of Murdoch & Co., the company bringing you these beautiful SA-80 rifles to the USA, made one-to-one as they should be, but in semi-automatic. So today I want to talk to you quickly about the testing regimen that these rifles are going through. We have 4 of them right now, which we are very excited to reveal to you all at SHOT Show. But nonetheless, we're out here on the range today, so I do excuse us for the gunfire that you're going to hear. Right now I have a A2 configuration rifle with, of course, the LDS sight and Daniel Defense wrist rail here. Beautiful rifle, which we enjoy shooting. So before we start talking about the testing regimen exactly, very short, this rifle in particular has over 3,000 rounds through it with no failures, and we're very, very proud of that. Our other rifles are also firing as well, and we're putting rounds through those, but this is our heavy testing rifle with over 3,000 rounds. What's important to us right now is, of course, making a safe, functioning product, which for serial number 1, we couldn't be more proud. This rifle is pre-production, meaning that all the rifles are made the exact same way. Nothing is hand-filed or finished on these guns. This is as they come off the finished part, coating, and then final assembly. So again, that phrase in verbology, pre-production, is different to prototype. We've made our prototype proof of concept guns. These are our pre-production as they'll be made. And of course, from here, we're making final fit and finishes and improving everything as we are learning about materials, tolerances, and all that sort of stuff. But again, very proud to announce that it's doing fantastic. There's going to be very, very few changes between what you see here and the production gun that we've already begun making parts for. So with that, let's go ahead and talk about the type of testing we're putting these guns through and how we're going about doing that. So when it comes to the testing regimen of the EM85, a lot of you guys know that my full-time career is in aviation as a pilot. And so what I did was I took that philosophy of when a new made aircraft is getting certified, what is the process that it goes through to ensure that it's safe and of course greenlit for production. And I applied the same philosophy to these rifles. What that means is the testing regime that you're seeing is very slow, very incremental. We have documents and documents that we've decided before the guns were even complete of the type of testing we would put them through. And although it's tempting to test them in other ways, it's so important that we stick to that document because it allows us in a regimented, pre-decided way, a logical progression to analyze, learn, and fix issues before they even arise. So part of that, we split it up into 5 phases. Phase 1 is simply, does it function with dummy rounds? Does it strip? Does it fire? Does it headspace? Does it do all the things it should with just dummy rounds? Next is, of course, blanks. So we fired about 500 rounds of blanks through them. I apologize. After the blank regimen, we then went to live firing, which was single shot. And that's what you guys have seen a lot of. We got a lot of comments saying, why is it single shot? Why is it single shot? Well, we did 1,000 rounds of single shot because at the end of the day, when you get down to microseconds, this is firing 1 round at a time. So you can get a lot of data on materials, wear, gas leakages, any wear issues and wear patterns you can get through single shot. And again, our goal is safety. At the end of the day, this breech is right next to your face and we need these rifles to be safe. So we completed the single round testing of 1,000 rounds. It did it great. Type of ammunition. Guys, we're running every type, honestly, mostly on the mid to cheap end of ammunition. We have had no premium ammunition run through these guns. We'll do more of that when we get into our accuracy phase. But in terms of reliability and function testing, we're running some pretty cheap stuff. Winchester, some Hornady, PMC Gold, some Federal, really a mix of stuff. All off the shelf that you can buy, nothing special order or custom. And she functions fine and perfectly. What we then do is after each phase, we reassess all the parts, we give them a good clean, we look at materials, wear patterns, things of that nature. And this rifle is getting gas where it should. It's getting wear exactly where the original rifles should also. Next phase was live fire testing. So we've got about 2,000 rounds or just over 2,000 rounds of live multi-round testing. What that means is magazine after magazine after magazine. The most we've done is 8 magazines through it back to back with no issues or failures, and she was cooking. This was all on a normal gas setting. When we get into adverse gas settings and suppressors, that's all in 6-7 stage testing. But right now, she's got over 2,000 rounds through her of live ammunition of continuous fire. And that again is allowing the rifle to cool. We also did, it was about 500 rounds one day, no cleaning, let it cool. And then we did 800 rounds the next day, again, no cleaning, just to see how she held up. And she did absolutely fine. So that is the phase of testing that we're on now. We're now on to the stage where we're basically analyzing all the wear and materials. We'll make any final changes or any improvements that we see fit. And then after that, we'll be doing suppressors and then more adverse conditions. So then we'll add things like, we've already started it, different magazines, and then different conditions. So shooting sideways, shooting in the mud, getting it submerged in water. Honestly, going through some pretty heavy testing that we don't think is necessary, but we want to put these rifles through because at the end of the day, these collector series are made to be one-to-one battle rifles, so they should at least stand up to what the British and US militaries think is necessary for a battle rifle. With that said, as I say, we're going to be doing suppressors and things of that nature, all different configurations, which a lot of it is internal company, but we are releasing footage as honestly we take it. Some days we're just out here having fun, enjoying the process of developing these rifles. But we couldn't be more proud. Some other final stage things we're going to do is we're going to be doing ultrasound and testing on the welds. Make sure that the welds are good and in good condition before production. Again, we're really doing our due diligence. Our mission is to bring these rifles to you all one-to-one, either as a collector series or our production A3. And we put so much time and effort into these. We want you to know that you're getting a quality product. They're not cheap to manufacture whatsoever. We've taken a massive risk by doing this, but it's one that we're proud to take and deliver a fantastic product that looks the part, functions the part, and gives you in every way an ownership experience of a genuine SA-80. Because we've actually had some Royal Marines, Royal Marine individual, some other friends that served in the Army or Royal Marines look at these guns, look at these guns. And they've said simply, this is an SA-80. There is no difference apart from it's semi-automatic. This, in every way, look, shape, feel, function, is an SA-80 rifle. So with that, as we continue our testing, guys, if you see us do something or not do something, just be patient. A lot of these videos are lagged about 4 weeks behind of where the project is. So just be patient. Guys, it's going to come. We've accomplished it. We're now doing our due diligence and testing to bring you all a fantastic product. This is a collector series I have here. If you're interested in one, please visit murdochco.com. We have, of course, our production A3 coming, which when we post this video in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, we will be at SHOT Show, and we will be releasing the A3 for the first batch of 500 rifles. So either join the waitlist and you'll get notified. It'll put you in a list of an opportunity to reserve your A3. We already have hundreds of requests for them, so I think that first batch is going to go pretty quickly. So if you'd like a modern A3 that you can get out of the box, put night vision on, and start using it, then the A3's for you. If you're more of a collector and connoisseur, then the A2 and A1 collector series are for you with, of course, original Nottingham parts. But besides all that, I want to thank you all so much for the support. Doing this project has been a privilege to bring this rifle to you all. And it's going to help us accomplish the mission that we have here at Murdoch & Co., which is to tell the stories of these rifles and those who use them. We've invested in a showroom, which we're building right now, which is going to be a place that you can see these rifles. So maybe you can't afford these because they are expensive, they are an investment, but we invite you to come make an appointment to see our showroom. We'll let you get hands-on with them and appreciate these pieces of history. Because the truth is, these rifles wouldn't exist if we didn't make the decision here to step up and recreate them. The MOD is destroying them. And so in many ways, we see it as our mission to truly preserve history with these rifles. So again, thank you so much for your support and time. I look forward to showcasing these to you all at SHOT Show here in a few weeks and through future media and videos and future events that we all attend. So as always, thank you so much for the support and Happy New Year. Happy New Year and take care.